In today's video, we are going to be discussing two of the most widely used technical analysis tools by Forex traders in the markets, and these are trend lines and channels. Now, trend lines and channels are used to give a visual representation of the market moves, how the market is trending, in which direction it's trending. Now, there are three types of trends that you'll find in the market, namely an uptrend like this, a downtrend like this, or a consolidating and sideways market like this. Now, an uptrend is defined as a trend that makes higher highs and higher lows, and a downtrend is defined as a market that makes lower highs and lower highs and lower lows and lower lows. With a consolidating market, the highs and the lows stays basically the same at the same price level. So where trend lines and channels come in is just to give a visual aspect to these three types of trends. And a trend line, an upward trend line for a uptrend market or a bullish market, is drawn by connecting the two valleys of this move, by drawing a line connecting the two valleys. This is how you draw an uptrend, and for a downtrend you connect the two peaks of this move. So you draw a straight line connecting the two peaks, and this is your downward trend line. Now, for consolidating markets, it's basically just support and resistance lines that you draw like this. So it's flat trend lines. But we are going to be focusing on upward trend lines and downward trend lines in today's video. So let me show you guys an example of how to draw these trend lines and channels in the market, and let's dive into the US dollar Swiss franc 1 hour time frame chart. Now, as you can see over here, this is a downward or a descending market. And how do I know this? It's because the market is making lower highs and lower highs and lower lows, lower lows and lower lows. So the market is moving lower and lower. Think of it as going down the stairs. With each step you go lower and lower down the stairs. Now, like I said, to draw a trend line for this move, you connect at least two of the peaks of the trend like this, connecting at least two of the peak touches, and this being the first touch, the second touch, the third and the fourth touch, where the third and the fourth touch just act as confirmation. And obviously, the more touches a trend line has, the stronger and more reliable the trend line becomes. So after you've drawn this trend line and you didn't see the market from anywhere over here, you would have seen that the market approached this trend line. It reacted at the trend line, and this would have been a good opportunity to enter shorts to the downside. So that is how you can trade a downward or descending trend line. Now, to give you guys an example of an upward trend line or ascending trend line, we're going to use the same market just on a 4 hour time frame. For upward trend lines, you connect at least two of the valleys, with a third valley acting as a confirmation. And how do we define this as an upward movement? It's with the market making higher highs and higher lows. So you can see the market is just moving upwards. So now we need to draw a trend line to visualize this upward move, and we do that by connecting at least two of the valleys below like this, with a third being a confirmation. So this is the first, second, third and fourth. So if you saw this specific move in the market, you could have entered long positions and taken price to over here. So this would have been a good trade setup. Now this is trend lines. How you go about drawing channels is so simple. You just take the trend line of the specific trend move like this, you make a copy, and in this example, for an uptrend, you take a copy of the trend line and you connect at least 2 of the peaks at the top to create a bullish channel. So this is a parallel line to this trend line, and you connect as many of the peaks as possible, and there you have your bullish channel. So the market is just consolidating in this channel, upwards and upwards. So similarly, for our previous example over here, you could just copy, clone this, and you connect at least 2 of the peaks in the move like that. So it touched there, it touches there. So this creates your bearish channel, and that is how you can trade the bearish channels. Now another quick example that I can give you guys is on the Euro USD. I'm going to show you just another channel example of a channel, and this is a downtrend. So for downtrends, you connect at least 2 of these peaks over here, and then we just clone this descending trend line and we connect at least 2 of the valleys over here. So this is the bearish channel that you can trade. So if you see the setup in the market and you'll know how to trade it, you know how to draw it in the market, and it appears on a daily time frame. Each and every day you'll find some sort of trend, and the trend lines just help you to visualize a certain pathway for price to move to. So that concludes this quick and easy video of how to draw trend lines and channels. Leave a like down below, subscribe if you like to. I try to make some weekly trading videos, trading educational videos, so hopefully this helped someone to understand trend lines and channels a bit more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.